I am very interested in asking you.
I didn't know there were questions. Okay. I'll try. I have some notes here, so hopefully these notes will correspond to a question.
Thank you for making the effort. So,
I am over-prepared almost always. Most of the videos that I watched in the beginning were beauty ones, and I think one of the problems with those beauty videos is that they're so overly done and beautiful and like overly produced, you know, like anyone starting a YouTube channel, it's like not real. You're just watching fantasy like unfold on screen. And so I was like, what about the people that like don't even know how to do a wing, or like can't wake up in the morning and figure out what to do with contour, or like why aren't there those videos, and why isn't there more of like a real person aspect? Because what you're looking at is someone with millions of views and thousands of dollars of equipment. And so I was like, I like it, and it's like aspirational, but it's not like real and it's not relatable. So I was like, I think I could throw something up there that someone would actually feel more like connected to me. It was a year ago, because my very first video that I did was like the August Ipsy bag unboxing. And that was my very first video. It's not great, but it's up there on the interwebs. So it was about exactly a year ago. Okay, so yeah, life hacks, tech tips, beauty videos. Most of my beauty videos consist of, I have a series that starts, it's every Friday, it's called Foundation Friday First Impressions, and it's basically just me trying to find my perfect foundation. It's been a lifelong hunt and struggle for that, so that's kind of that, or I do like beauty box unboxings, because I'm not the person to stand in front of a whole bunch of people and be like, I think you should blend your eyeshadow like this, because like I don't care like about that. Like I don't want to like film that, I don't want to do that, like I don't want to tell people, because like I can't even blend my own eyeshadow, you know, so I don't want to be like, here's how you do it incorrectly. So it's like makeup tutorials gone wrong if I tried to do that. So it's really easy though to have an opinion on something that I pulled out of a box and be like, I think I would use this, or I've tried this and I like it. So that's as far kind of into beauty as I go, besides like the first impressions on that. The ones that I have the most fun with are sometimes the tech videos. I really enjoy doing this. I have a lot of like iMovie made easy, like how to do a video end slate, how to have an animated graphic card, how to use green screen, how to, you know, those kinds of specific about video editing type stuff that's kind of more fun. They take a little bit more time because you have to like do them, record them, audio, like voice over them, and try and make it like timely. So I spend a lot more time on those, even though it doesn't necessarily seem like it, because I can do a beauty boxing like opinion video and film it in 30 minutes, and then so it's not as bad. But a tech video can take me a long time. I am doing live stream. If you guys have the ability to do that, I highly recommend it. Like view times are usually higher off of lives, and there's usually more interaction, and those are, so there's kind of 4 categories of video. So you're gonna call them like your hero content. Roberta Blake talks about this a lot, you know, that's the one that's a lot of big production and that's a lot of effort into it, and maybe you only make those once a quarter, once a year, once every 6 months, but they're like impressive. And then you've got your community content, which is kind of like your vlogs, and like, hey, you guys asked for this specific type of video, so I'm gonna make it for you, and this is really for you guys, and that's just growing your community base. Then you've got the videos that are more about like authority and educational type. So like I'm becoming more of an expert in like, this is how you do iMovie, and to do that, I'm gonna give you step-by-step tutorial on how to actually do that. So that's kind of another category. And then lastly, you've got like entertainment. So it's like sketches and comedy and music videos and covers and stuff like that. So those are your kind of categories, I would say. And there's an audience for everyone, you know. I use them all. And I think it's really hard because here's the thing, is like, everyone was really excited about Periscope, you know, and then it's not as much, or everyone was really excited about Twitch, or everyone was about Musical.ly or whatever it is, and like you gotta be there, you gotta be where the traffic is, and you don't know what the next big thing to blow up really is. So I mean, you gotta dabble a little bit in everything. Like I spoke about in the YouTube day, you need to respect the platform like that you're on. You know, if you're on Pinterest, people don't want to see necessarily your video there, but if you were doing a smoky eye and you had your 4 steps of how you achieve that, and you had them stacked in your picture with your video on the bottom, that's more respectful of their platform. Or, you know, like the fact that Instagram wants a square video and they only want 60 seconds, you know, are you doing like small micro content, I guess you could call it? Like, do you have a 15 or 20 second best of reel that you could throw onto Twitter or Instagram in that video feed to be like, hey, if you like this and you want to see more, come over to YouTube, or something like that. Or, you know, Facebook doesn't like it when you have just the link for YouTube on there, because it squishes your preview and it makes that really ugly link, right? So if you upload your thumbnail and then put your link underneath that, and then people can still click on it, but you have the beautiful thumbnail that you have instead of only having half of it, like that is respecting the platform that you're on. So you need to be really careful about those types of things, because yeah, it takes a little bit more time, but you need to be on all of them. You know, especially now that you have Snapchat and swipe up and you go to my video and Instagram stories, all that stuff. So I would say respect your platform, but drive them all to one source. Like, where are you trying to get them to?
Well, those are all different. But like
Yeah.
personally, which one do you think it works for you better?
I like Twitter and Instagram. Twitter, there's an immediacy that I like, and being able to tweet. And I like that people are truncated and only have 140 characters to do it in. So like, I like that about Twitter. It's a quick, fast communication, and it doesn't seem weird if people inundate your feed 15 times a day with an update. Whereas Instagram, if you did 15 photos in a day or something like that, without throwing in a story or something like that, people would just be like gone. So
But you're saying most of your traffic is direct to YouTube versus coming from these other platforms?
I would say most of, YouTube.
And you're using like Google Analytics to track?
I use it all. I mean, if you're looking at like where my analytics and everything is coming from, not to get too like into it, but like most of it is from suggested videos and other, like you can go into your own analytics and see the different videos that are like linking your videos or like what people are watching right after or before. So I would say that for the most part, it's driving it from that, and then Facebook is driving a lot of it. Something about that though, I will say, sorry. I make a separate, I render a different video for Facebook specifically. So like on YouTube, I have the one with my video animated end card saying like subscribe to my channel, all that stuff, and do that one separately. And then I post a native one directly for Facebook, and I like will upload that one. And I don't even care that the views are on Facebook versus YouTube, because in reality a view's a view, so I don't really care.
Yeah, you are using the page for it.
I use a page.
Yeah.
I have tried playing around with boosting Facebook posts, boosting Instagram posts, and doing Google AdWords. I will find that the Google AdWords, it may drive some traffic to you, but it's not quality traffic. Like you said, like I get a lot more, like I've noticed it, I'll get a lot more like dislikes. I'll get views, but I'll get dislikes on the videos that I've tried with Google AdWords. And it's just because it's not people that actually care about that particular content. They just happen to be like driven there before the AdWords like ran out on click money. So I have tried it, and it was like okay, but it wasn't driving subscribers. It was just driving engagement in terms of views and really just other. So I do strongly believe that if you guys look on the share button underneath your video and they have like 10 different sites, you should absolutely share them to each site, but you don't have to do it from there. Do it natively, you know, go to Twitter, post your 15-second thing, post your link, like do all of it like said the right way, but every single one of them. So I posted on Tumblr, even though I don't even use Tumblr except for posting my stuff there. You know,
I don't
every
know
time
how to use that.
yeah, every time I do a video, I always like add the button for the tweet, and it does go out to Twitter and it's on there, but then I will go later onto Twitter and upload my thumbnail and with a link to the video as well. So I'm on all of those, and I use all of them. Tags are extremely, extremely important. So TubeBuddy or vidIQ is also Chrome extensions that you can add that can help you with this. You're looking for things that are, you know, like low competition. You're never gonna rank for like makeup or tutorial, but you might rank for like Sephora collection pro eyeshadow tutorial, like a long-winded, long tail tag. You want to use that. So if you think about it too, like yes, you want to follow trends and be like, hey, here's the new Kim Kardashian contour kit, but every beauty tuber out there is going to be doing it, so there's nothing special about yours. So you know what I mean, like maybe you want to pick something else. Like
I put out a kind of like a reaction video to the subculture palette, like reveal and stuff, and I put it out like the day before the release date of the actual palette, so the only videos that were out were like people who worked with the company, you know, and that video got almost 2,000 views.
it's about being timely.
Yeah,
if you
and
can be
so
early.
that wasn't even intentional. It was kind of like, oh, I want to film this video, oh, I'm going to release it today. And then I was like, oh, wow.
If you think about like seasonality, if you got back to school and you have it out 3 weeks before the next person who's doing back to school, the Nordstrom anniversary sale, if you're one of the VIP members or something and you get to go in a week early, then why don't you go in there, have your video out before everyone is then searching what the recommendations for the Nordstrom sale are. So there's a lot of things that are seasonal that you need to get out like with the tide, but I'm just saying like be smart, because everyone and their mom is doing some videos, and it's just like you're not going to get the traffic on it. Sorry, you're just not. Oh yes, tags. Long tail, low competition, relevant to the video. So like if every single video, you should always be tagging your channel name. Like a sentence almost, instead of like a single word tag. And then absolutely, if you're not tagging your own channel name every single time, that's a mistake. If you're not like tagging the entire length of your title of your video, that is a mistake. You need to do those. And absolutely, you use all available space until they tell you you can't, and then you delete until you get to your 500 character limit. Absolutely. If you have like 3 tags in there, like good luck with that.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
So like those, I'm not good at those. I started over a year ago, and sometimes I think I'm just too proud, you know. So I am so talented, okay? I don't need to use some tags. My people just fight me, and then I was just like so pathetic, and nobody even look at my videos. So okay.
Point number 2, just because you make a video, it doesn't give you any right to demand people to watch it. No one cares.
Yeah.
That's
that's
basically on my
Yeah.
screen.
Honestly,
Give
do
me
it
a
for
copy.
yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some debate about this because like yeah, you can rank for like hashtag choose something, right? But if no one is searching in the YouTube
Yeah.
search bar
So,
for
think
hashtag
about
blank,
tags
like
this way.
no one cares.
The reason that you never should put in a single word tags is because do you ever go on YouTube and search makeup?
Actually, as well too, if any of you guys are ever interested, you can go to any of my videos, and there's always a savings ninja thing because I like to save money. If you want to sign up for TubeBiddy and get like a year for $44 with the pro version, there's a code in there that you can totally do that with. But they have a explore button, and you can type in like your phrase that you're looking for, and then it can kind of tell you, or it can auto suggest some ideas of things like that. So you want to do some variants on like if it's Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation, and then your next tag is Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation Review, and then the next tag is Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation First Impression, and the next tag, you see what I'm saying? Like, is your title, which is really important, is it searchable? If you went to the search bar and you entered kind of what your video is, would that actually come up with a result? Okay, so some notes under video title, I would say like, did you optimize your title, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Did you name your video file your title of your video as well? I think it's like one of those small little things that it may or may not make that big of a difference, but it does make a difference. Did you name your video file that? Did you use the search bar in YouTube? So if you were going in there and saying subculture palette,
Yeah.
you could say subculture palette, and then if you do, not the dash, but like the underscore one, that is going to help you autocomplete what the next word or something might be. You start looking at those words, you start, like, those are in which order that YouTube would actually bring back search results or people are looking for. You start using all of those as your tags as well. So subculture underscore review, subculture underscore whatever, and it's gonna just go in there and start popping those in as your tags. That's really important. Autocomplete is your friend. It gives you video ideas, especially so if you said something like Canon G7X, and then all of a sudden it's G7X low light, and then it's outdoor shots, and then it's whatever. If you are a small tech tutorial type channel, you could have separate videos on all those different categories and throw it under one playlist of Canon G7X reviews and whatever. And it says, does your video answer a question? And then is that question searchable? So if your video is how to do a smoky eye, then don't name it like Midnight Madness Halloween Fun Eyes. Like, no one's gonna look for that, but they would look for how to do a smoky eye. You know what I'm saying? I think that one thing with vlogs, I think it's better to do them as like almost like episodes or like episode numbers at the end of your vlog. Would almost be better so that you have like a repeating with different kind of like thumbnails. But just I'm in a camp that, and I know there's a lot of vloggers in here, so sorry if it hurts your feelings. I think vlogs, no one cares about your vlog until you're like big and famous. Like, so for the people that like start as a vlog channel and then wonder why no one wants to watch their videos, like no one knows you. Why? You're not special yet. Like if you think about it, like Rem Life, who has 3 million or something on YouTube, sorry, or Remy, and then her Rem Life vlog channel has not yet 1 million, or Alicia Marie, who has 6 million on one channel and her vlog channel is now up to 2 million. Like, not only does that tell you, right, that like vlog channels are not always as popular, but like people don't care about you until you're like bigger. So you can go and do your story times and do your vlog, but like don't expect people to watch them because in the search bar, if you want to get video views, you gotta be like searchable. You gotta answer a question if you're a business, or you gotta be like some new product that is coming out in the store that people want to see. No one is going looking for like what's happening today at like Sarah's house. Like that is not a searchable title. No one's looking for that. And that's different. And people are asking you for vlogs, and that's different because you already have an audience.
Yeah.
But like just for
Don't
people
start
who
a
want
vlog
to
channel.
start a vlog channel,
do it.
it's like no, that's dumb. No, go ahead, do it, but like don't expect people are gonna watch it. Like sorry. If you wanted to say like Nordstrom anniversary sale or something, go find one that is the highest ranking of Nordstrom anniversary sale. Go look at all their tags, and if you want to, copy all of them and take out the one that says their channel name.
But when I first started, I heard the same advice, but then I would look at really big channels, and their tags are not long sentences.
They don't have to be because they
don't
have millions of
because they already
viewers.
have an audience.
You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Pick out the good ones.
Exactly.
I will also say to the description box, your first few lines, what they call above the fold, you know, when you see they see more and then it goes down.
Yeah.
Like, you only get 2 sentences that are above the line. So don't waste it on like, hi guys, welcome to my channel, because that's also what you see when you hover
My
over
name
someone's like picture video. And a lot of people start with that up top, and that's stupid. Don't do that. Like, you repeat your keywords that you're using from your title, from your tags and stuff like that. If it was today's Foundation Friday First Impressions, which is the name of my series, is testing the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation, which is also a tag. Like, it is repeated over and over and over again. And like, today this is the foundation that I'm testing out. And if you guys have tried the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation, let me know. Like, so, and it needs to be conversational style, not like just hashtag that. But like, those first 2 lines up top, if you have an affiliate link, if you have something like that that you're trying to get people to look at, it needs to be in the first 2 lines. If you can't make it there and it's going to be somewhere else, like, not that often are people always going to be like, click more to see. So it really needs to be up top.
How's the format? Because when you said like you're going to use a tag that is pretty long, it will be 1 sentence. But are those each word they are like there's no space between them? Because
No, you can type it out as a sentence and then you hit enter or comma, and that will make it then 1 tag. Yeah.
Oh, you know,
Make a
I was
sentence, comma or enter, 1 tag.
Like, yeah, on your
next
like I used hashtag.
You can. Like, I will sometimes put like hashtag Seattle YouTube creator tag, because if it is in the description box and then someone goes to the search bar and looks for it, my video will pop up as being included with that hashtag. So yeah, you can hashtag your description box. You can even hashtag your tags, but tags aren't really the best place for your hashtag. I will say I love TubeBuddy because I pay for the Legend or Star version.
I wanted this thing because I only pay for the second, the Pro.
The second, that doesn't get you anything.
anything.
You gotta get one more level up. And there's a... No. There's a code as well in my thing, Repeat Buddy, and it'll give you 50% off.
Yeah.
Yeah, Repeat Buddy, and I use it because not only does it give you an extended music library that's copyright-free sounds, but also...
Oh, yeah, I was thinking, why is mine so small? But...
Right? The other thing that is really helpful, so I had something where I needed to change... So one of my affiliate links for my Canon camera, I used to use the Canon 70D, and then I switched and I got the Canon 80D. So... For some reason, though, in all of my videos, it was still an old link.
Yeah.
And so I used the bulk edit, so I could go in there, find replace on 70 videos, and I didn't have to go into each individual video and do
That's
it,
awesome.
which saves me hours. So that is one of the nicest features of that, but other than that, like, yeah, it's either free or, like, not the next step, but the one after that.
I think I'm gonna, like, use the code, because I mean I pay $7 because I use the code forever.
You shouldn't even pay that because it's like $4.50 if you pay for the other one. If you pay for a year up front, it's $44. So it's around like you pay once up front $44, and then you get that for the year.
Yeah.
With the Rising Star, I think is the code. It's in my description box if you look at it.
I'll check it out. Yeah.
But anything else, if you're gonna upgrade to a different one, use the code. I think it's Repeat Buddy.
Yeah.
And then you get 50% off as well.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that and just go to the next one because this one's not really like.
Yeah, that next level isn't getting you a lot, except for like the music library.
What is your goal for your YouTube channel?
100,000.
100,000.
That's
Because
the
you
number.
Have the like the button, right? The play button.
I want the button.
Everybody wants a button.
I want the button.
Oh,
I want the button.
me
Real
too.
bad. Real bad.
I will hang on the wall.
My husband
like-
made me like a little, like, he ordered it off of
Aw.
Etsy or
Yeah,
eBay.
we
I
have
don't know if you
that.
saw it in this
Aw,
video.
so
It was like a cute little fake button.
Yeah.
Because when
Yeah,
I
yeah,
broke
this-
like 1,000 subscribers or something like that, and he had
Yeah.
ordered it and was waiting to give it to me, and it was the cutest thing ever. I proudly display it on my shelf. It means as much as like the big one.
1,000 is still like, I mean,
It's like an Oscar.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. If you look at any of my videos, it's sitting on the shelf behind me in all of my videos. I love that thing, but I want a play button. That first 100 is the hardest.
Yeah.
the first 100 is definitely
It's the hardest. It's the hardest one. So
Yeah.
if you get 100, you can you imagine 100 people sitting in a room talking and listening to you? It's amazing. It's a lot. Stop. If any of you are thinking, don't do that. That's stupid because you also get dinged for having a low percentage of your subscribers actually watch. And I mean, and most of the time anyway, subscribers, the only thing the last one that matters, except for that stupid play button, is 1,000. Because when you get 100, you can unlock your URL, you can do that. But when you get 1,000, you can unlock like super chat and offer yourself up for like monetization, for different monetization, paid advertising. When you get to your 10,000 views, you can get monetization on your own channel. But like other than that, once you get past 1,000 subscribers, there's no difference until you get to, I think it's 10,000 subscribers, when you can then unlock the YouTube studio space and register for classes. So there's no big deal in having a subscriber count, but don't artificially inflate it by having stupid sub for sub people.
What are these sub for subs? Like I've had some spam comments come into my.
They go straight to my spam because that's a filtered
Same.
word. If they do it on my channel, they don't even get seen.
Yeah, same.
Well, I don't know if they get shown in the regular comments, but it's like, hey, great video. I have a channel too.
And actually, I have a whole section on this.
This is completely fake.
And I'm like, first of all, I hate you. Second of all, you don't see like Vera Wang show up at Tom Ford and be like, I make clothes too, guys. Come check it out. You know what I mean? Like, there's a level of professionalism. And the whole copy and paste, like when you start with great video, I have a channel. I'm like, you've negated everything you said in the very beginning.
Yeah.
I already don't like you, and I will call out people every once in a while because
I
I'm
never
saucy
even-
that
I never
way.
responded to it, I just deleted
I did it.
It's
Like this girl's like, hey guys, please come check out my channel. It was all in caps, and I was like, first of all, stop. You're on my channel. You're on my video.
Yeah.
Don't start screaming on my videos about getting my people to. And I'm like, that is unacceptable. And I was just like, yeah, it's so disrespectful. And I'm like, here's the thing: is if you want to go to like a big YouTuber's thing, and most of the time once they get that big, they can't answer 100% of their comments. And when that is one thing I will say, you have to answer 100% of your comments. Like right now, except for today, like things that came today, there is not a single comment on any one of my videos, and any one of them that has never been responded to. Ever. So absolutely, and it is amazing the amount of people who are like, oh my god, I can't believe you responded. And I'm like, they're just so used to people not responding. But if you want to build your community, then you actually have to have people like care about you, and responding to their comments is like the least that you can do. So I never leave one unanswered ever, but I never let those ones, they go straight to my spam. But if you go to like a bigger YouTuber channel and they see like if there's a question that you can answer it, but never ever start it with like, and I have a channel.
No, exactly.
Because people will click on you and they will find you and they will look at your stuff, but never ever like sit there and start like spamming on someone else's channel and asking for sub or anything like that. Just make genuine comments that actually have something to do with the video. All of those sub for sub, that is a blocked word on mine. Small YouTubers want to support is a blocked phrase on my channel. Yeah. Check out my channel is a blocked phrase on my channel. There is a delete button. It's magical.
Bye.
There is a block button, which is even more magical. Honestly, I haven't had a lot though.
Yeah. Usually people just like give you a thumb down. Right?
Yeah, which
It's
I think
like-
is so stupid because it's like, if I don't like your channel, if I don't like your
Leave.
video, I just click off. I never go out of my way to like thumbs down someone's video unless it's like I'm racist and I'm gonna spew hatred. I will thumbs down that and report that channel, but like other than that, I'm just like, you're just not my cup of tea. You're someone else's. I'm gonna go find a different drink. Like,
I think
there's a new trend of like honest review of the subculture palette or something like that. I'm like, here's the thing: is that you shouldn't have to put that in your title. We should already trust you to be honest, and that's why a lot of the bigger YouTubers don't want to like say bad things about a lot of these companies that are flying them to Fiji and whatever. So you have to go to the smaller companies or smaller people that are doing it. Okay, titles, tags, thumbnails, description box are like the most important things besides content, right? So your thumbnails are. I like to overly saturate mine. I like to make them brighter. Is it actually relevant? There's a what I call no man's land, which is that bottom right hand corner, which is always getting taken up by the timestamp. Never put anything important there, ever, because it's never gonna get seen. So don't do that. Don't write a paragraph on the screen when like all you need is a picture and 2 words. Don't use a font that is so skinny to see that you have to think and optimize for mobile, because that's what most people, like 90% of the traffic is on phones, and 10% is on like computers, or 2% on PlayStations, televisions, the other. So if you can't see it on a phone and make it real small, then don't do it. So I think that's kind of important. So consistency is going to be one of the most important things. Like, is it in your channel or your about page or your channel art? Do people know when they're going to be able to get videos on your channel? Do they know the days or times if you're special that way and you know the exact time when you're going to do it? And here's the thing is, like, a lot of time people have to see you 5, 6, 7 times in a row before they decide to subscribe to you, but they want to know that you're going to be there 5, 6, 7 weeks in a row. And there's nothing worse than a new subscriber who comes in because you made 10 videos and released them in 2 weeks and you had no videos after that for 3 months. And you just get forgotten. Like, it would have been better for you to bank all those videos and schedule them to go out every 48 hours than to do it the way that you did it. So the first 24 hours are really important. Did you share it on all the sites? Are you in the Facebook groups? Are you leaving genuine comments? Are you interacting with all of the people who leave? Stuff like that. Okay, clickbait, don't do that because that's just an a-hole thing to do. But I like to say, think clickbait when it comes to title and thumbnail. Like when you look at a magazine, it's like 5 ways to lose 10 pounds or whatever it is, and all of a sudden you're like, I want to know this, and it's drink water, you know what I mean? And then the content's not great, but like that title got you interested. So that's the thing, is like if your title and your thumbnail, it's like, oh my god, I can't believe this happened, and then you watch it, and then it was like, oh, I tripped, and then it was like, it was so embarrassing, and I was just like, you suck. I almost died. What happened? Well, there was a crosswalk, and then, you know what I mean? So I like to think of like titles and thumbnails that might pique people's interest, but don't, you actually have to deliver with what is actually in your title. Or if you're gonna say, hey, 3 ways to do wing eyeliner, then don't show 1. You know what I mean? Yeah. When you're first starting out, I don't advise videos that are over 10 minutes. Sorry. Like, no one wants to watch. If it's double digits, all of a sudden there's something psychological that happens. Like, they don't want to see it. If it's 2 to 5 minutes, even better. Like, if your quality is like high quality and bingeable, people will keep watching. Okay? Because I don't want to. So my friend Jade, she has makeup and skincare videos now, and her last one was about microneedling. Seems kind of interesting. 25 minutes. I told her, dude, I love you. I will watch it later when I'm on my computer, and I can play it at double speed because I will give you 12 minutes. And this is my friend. This is my friend. We have a channel together, and so I can't ask more of that than strangers. You know what I mean? Like, don't do that, especially in the beginning. If you're like 5 million subscribers in, people will watch a 20-minute video. That's fine. But like, don't do that in the beginning. Like, it needs to be searchable. Are you taking advantage of live videos? Are you using cards effectively? So the YouTube cards, so like if you watch in your analytics and you see that people drop off at the 1 minute and 30-second mark, maybe you throw a card in at the 1 minute and 15-second mark.
How many numbers should you have like on YouTube to where you would have like a good amount of people to have a conversation? Like actually like have someone watching, and you're not just sitting there like, well, there's one person here, so I feel kind of awkward.
Oh,
but...
no, you're always awkward on live, trust me. But I would never...
Yeah, exactly. But
I would never go live on YouTube or Instagram or anything else without a very specific purpose. So I've done a live where I'm like, hey guys, I'm going to be unboxing BoxyCharm. I'm going to be doing Ipsy. And then I see the comments that are coming and I interact with them. But just to like have one and hang out, like that would never happen.
Yeah.
Never.
But I'm saying like, even if it is planned, like how do I know, or like,
One thing is schedule it in YouTube so that like sometimes people see that. 2, like I will put an Instagram post, and like, so I'm gonna do a live tomorrow, and I've had the Instagram post up for 3 days saying like, I'm gonna be going live on you know, Sunday at 2 p.m. If you guys have questions, drop them here, or on Twitter, and be like, I'm going live tomorrow, or I'm going live in an hour, or whatever it is. Like, people have to have some advance notice to come. I mean, if they can schedule it and they know, oh, you're going live tomorrow, Galaxy Girl's gonna be live tomorrow too.
Yeah.
Like, I have to know that first though.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah. So
you can't just turn on your computer and think people are gonna show up. And if you are gonna do that, fine, do live. But like, don't wait for the interaction to happen. Like, already have something else you want to talk about. Like, I'm just coming on today because I want to tell you guys I'm going shopping today at Nordstrom and I'm so excited. Whatever it is, like, you don't need them at that point. They're just watching your life at that point. But if you actually want to interact with them, you gotta give them some time.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
So, yeah.
I would say you'd be careful with that. Like, I will usually have talking points of things that I want to cover, but I usually never, unless it's a tech one, I never follow a script. I only would bullet points.
Yeah.
Oh, last thing is collaborations. Do them.